Hello and welcome to All Things Social Security. Your video is about to start. If you haven't checked out the new memberships we're offering that provide a level of attorney attention to some questions you might have personally with regard to Social Security or SSI, take a look, see, click the join, and you can read more about it. In the meantime, enjoy the video. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, how are you? Okay, this is really awesome. SSA released a new rule. It's going to be official at the time of me saying this right now, tomorrow, on March 27th. So I don't know when you're going to be seeing this. If you are a member, you're going to be seeing it the day before the rule change. If you are not a member, you're just going to see it when it gets published, but that's going to be soon. Um, okay, so this rule change is really important for SSI people. Not Social Security disability people at all, SSI, supplemental security income people. Okay, so they are going to start. Now, it used to be in-kind support was someone assisting you paying your shelter, your food, or the things that are included with shelter, which I'll get into in a minute. And they were recognizing that people were afraid to accept food assistance from their loved ones to help them with their otherwise, low income situation. And I would take it to believe that maybe food stamps are not sufficient. So, loved ones want to provide food sometimes for their financially strapped, disabled, or senior, because this would apply to the over 65 crowd too that doesn't need to prove disability, just that financial poorness factor. So this rule gets rid of that. And that's really huge. I mean, nobody should be worrying about um, accepting some food, right? Will there be abuses? Isn't there some creative, smart criminals that abuse things always? I'm sure. But for the by and large people, which is what I suppose we should be addressing, um, it sounds really good. So here they go. I'm going to go get rid of it, pass by some of the write-up about food insecurities and all that. So SSA will no longer consider food expenses in their in-kind support and maintenance calculations. That's the SMI. And this is the stuff that happens after you prevail on your SSI claim medically. That non-medical stuff, amongst other things that they have to do for the SSI folks, is the perk interview where they find out your living arrangements and all that. And, if things are being gifted to you that are supposed to be covered by SSI, which would be food, shelter, if you're otherwise getting it for free, then you don't need to be getting it from SSI, and they chop down your benefit accordingly. So going forward, they will consider only shelter expenses. Now, when you think of shelter, keep in mind it's more than just your rent or your mortgage or your share thereof, according to how many people are, enjoying the dwelling. It also includes, obviously, if it's like room and board, mortgage payments, rent, real property taxes, heating, fuel, gas, electricity, water, sewer, sewage, and garbage collection services. So nobody's allowed to, I didn't say they're not allowed to. It will be counted as in-kind maintenance, if you will. If you're getting gifted these things that are all under shelter, okay? I think we've discussed this so many times elsewhere. There are other things that people can gift you that are not going to affect your SSI and have it be reduced. That could be things such as your cell phone bill. They cannot give you the money for the cell phone bill, but they can directly pay it to the cell phone company. But in any event, it used to be that food, people couldn't give you money for food. Well, they can't give you money anyway still. They couldn't give you the food, just that they couldn't give you the gas and garbage collection services and make sure that's paid. They are now taking away the food. So that's really big. I mean, who knows where else that might go? you know, there is a limit to how much, I mean, in-kind things can grow. The creative people can make that kind of an abused thing, but I think by and large, that's not what people can do. You know, the average Joe needing SSI isn't going to do that. So there is going to be a question about food going forward because they need it for a different purpose, but not for the purpose of calculating in-kind support and maintenance. So huge, guys, huge. And it's coming out tomorrow, March 27th, officially in the Federal Register. And I will put a link up to the Federal Register so you can actually go read it for yourself, should you choose. Okay? It's a good thing, guys. Good for the SSI folks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.